Hello. Hello. Hey. Ah. Shit. We did not break the 20 minutes. Ooh. We did not break the 20 minutes. Scuffed mic? Wait, what is scuffed? The cable. How about now? Are we better? Sorry. It's popping. Is it clear now? Fixed? Yeah. We fixed the tech. Hooray. Hey, hi, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hello. Hey. Who do we start with? Who do we start with?
Hi, mommy.
Oh my god. Darkstar Nova with the 20 gifted. Damn. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Grim. Hello, Larry. Hello, Uranium. Hello, Alleged Taco. Hello, Noob Bro Gamer. Hello, Larry. Hello, Akita. Hello, Azer. Also, Darkstar Nova. Good morning. Hey, hi. Also, Darkstar Nova, I hope you're like good. I heard you're like still in the hospital and stuff, and I hope things are going as you're expecting them to go, which is good. And good is the only thing we accept to hear. Monkus. Oh, you're home now. Easy. Nice. Hello, Tacoma. Yo, Mikey with the 5 gifted. Thank you. Hello, hello. Hello, Miguel. Hello, Ryan Dix. Hello, Token Machine. Hello, Iso Joey. Hello, Driven for the win. Hello, Energy. Hello, Petting 360. Hello, Bruce. Hello, Hawkeye. Hello, Orion 5-star. Hello, Marvel Racer. Hello, Bruce. Hello, Chris himself. Hello, Rowie. Hello, Richard Desmond. Hello, Xfis. Hello, TJ Uki. Hello, Fed B. Dude, you know what's crazy? I feel like I'm slowly memorizing names. Visa update, please. Ooh. Ooh, follow to find out. I mean, hey. The long answer is, you will see. Shinchan, hello. Hello, Grid. Hello, Young Guido. How are you guys doing? How has your week been? We have a beautiful Friday. It was sunny outside. I actually, for the first time this year, wore no jacket in Germany, which is kind of crazy. This is how I went outside. It's kind of crazy. I'm not afraid of you anymore. Arthur, pull up. Damn. What happened? Long week. Damn. Hello, Jason.
Arthur hate. What's up with these surprise streams? Not complaining, Toe.
Not complaining, though? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like some retired person that is, like, eager to go back to work. You know, I'm, like, 75 all of a sudden. Dean, my sexy German man. Dean, how are you doing, man? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. I hope your heart isn't broken. Yeah. I hope it's sunny in Miami. But the TLDR really is, I do be feeling like a retired person that really wants to work. You feel me? I want to get to work. I want to, well, first and foremost, work on myself. But we're doing that every day. So that's PogChamp. Dark Starlink test stream. Ooh, we have some Discord props leaking. Yo, Petting 360, thank you for the 5 gifted. We won't be doing any testing on stream, but let me tell you, chat, we have been investing into technology for a smooth Europe trip. Oh yeah. It couldn't be any stiffer. I'm telling you. What the fuck? Jeremy with the 50 gifted? Damn. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you so much for the gifted subs, because holy guacamole, let me tell you, we have been investing into smoothness for Europe. So we will have things that will be happening even before the Europe trip, which I'm actually really excited about. But you shall see, because let me tell you guys, we have a bunch of goals that still, you know, haven't been done. Like our 10 goals. Like we haven't been to Japan yet. We haven't gaslit Nick yet to travel more. We haven't reached top 1% in Marvel Rivals yet. There is no ship in any relations yet. Yo, Mundo Lover with the 5 gifted. Damn. You're slacking, brother? I don't think we're slacking at all. I'm not gonna lie. I think we're really doing... I know it doesn't seem like it. I know it really doesn't. Because it's like, streams are sporadic. This isn't happening. It's kind of like, what is happening? But no. Sometimes...
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Yo.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry. Sometimes... a third of the year is gone. Yeah, that's how... Listen, good things take time. That's how it be sometimes. Can confirm the Japan video was 100% stock footage. That's actually hilarious. My boy is doing the BTS work. No, I'm that serious. I know it's like hella sporadic with streams in general. It's not just like, you know, it's not just like Nicholas or me or all kind of stuff. But I do be putting in the work into everything. So, you know, once the BTS is gone, everything else will go smoothly. So yeah, will you be filming with the FX3 on the Europe trip with Brie and Clara? Well, we're actually using the FX3 right now. That's a good question. I'm kind of like the thing about FX3s is like, it's not that we cannot use them, but you always need kind of like a cameraman and stuff. And during the day, I'm not gonna lie, as long as you have like a really good connection, iPhones look insane.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Yo, 72 freaking months, Timotheus. That is insane. Thank you so much. Love the content, dude. Mainly watch way after the fact on YouTube. That is crazy. Yo, Sanity. Thank you for the kind message. Dude, that is actually insane. Thank you so much for the message. You can see already. Wait, what can you see? Oh, FX3. Yeah, 72 months is crazy. That's what you call an OG. I know I'm being greedy, but can we have the attic back, please, Daddy? First of all, don't ever call me that. Second of all, Storm with the 5 gifted. Storm. Oh my god, Chase with... What is happening? Oh my god. You know what? You know, you want to know something, Chase? It couldn't be any stiffer. Because, brother, I just saw that the new 50 series laptops came out. And I wanted to buy a laptop for the longest time now. Because I was like, listen, I will not buy a new PC in Germany when I'm literally going to travel in Europe anyways. And I don't have a laptop and I need a laptop. Right? This PC is good enough. But let me tell you, you can now finally pre-order the 5090 laptops. But these things are freaking expensive. Jesus Christ. However, they are for a good cause in there. And the good cause is that we will have better audio management. Because let me tell you, this is too loud right now. Now the music should be more pleasant. Now the music should be perfectly pleasant. Get a Windows ARM laptop. What is that? I heard gifted subs are 35% off. Damn. Yeah, isn't that a crazy thing? Twitch is coming up with like a random gifted sub thinking about. But mate, I don't know if that was a parody tweet. Dude, nowadays there are so many parody tweets. There was a parody tweet about Nick not knowing where this start stream button is and it like blew up. I don't know if that's a Twitch troll tweet or if that's an actual tweet where apparently if the 35% are off, it's not taken away from Twitch's revenue, but it's kind of like less that you receive from it. So technically it's like each sub is also worth less. It's true though? Wait, that's actually a thing? Wait, really? Damn. Okay. So I guess that's actually a tweet. So we have subs off. So our sub count is crazy going up. But yeah, a lot of 5090 laptops are a big scam. Wait, actually, I was comparing the performance for the 5090 laptops and stuff. And I saw that the performance over a 4090 is barely higher. But it has like all this like new DLSS technology, which is where you can always argue whether or not it's a scam or not, right? But let's say I wanted to get like a proper laptop, like a really good one, like a Razer Blade or like a Lenovo gaming something or an Asus. either series is still going to be like 4,500 euros, which is disgusting. For a 4090 laptop or a 5090 laptop, 4.5k is insane. Just get a 4090, it's cheaper and still very good. Maybe wait like a few months. But here, this is my problem. I already waited to buy a laptop, but I need one technically yesterday, ideally. Hello, Crick. Hello. Hey. Also, Zeus, thank you again for the 6 months. Thanks. Get a 4090 or 4080 laptop instead. Get AMD. No laptop is worth that much. I know, that's the problematic part. Just get an external GPU? No, I can't do that. The whole point of laptops are the mobility, right? I think this AMD Strix Halo is the most interesting thing for laptops right now. Laptops get really hot. I have to play on lower settings, not because it can't run the game, but because it heats like crazy. But then I would just get like a fan pad extra, right? Don't get an AMD GPU. Oh, I would get an Nvidia laptop anyways, like an Nvidia GPU equipped laptop. That is also true. Gaming laptops in the US are a lot cheaper, but that's like another thing, right? I need one now. I need one yesterday for Europe. You feel me? Which till this day triggers me because I know that Nick has like a brand stankin' new Razer blade with a 3080, which I know it's not the latest, but it's still better than anything that I would just like get as a transition anyways. And I could just like borrow it or something. But now it's like, damn, this thing is just like, you know. Yeah. I had a Razer blade a couple years ago, very happy with it. Ooh, he can't send it over. I don't think you can because it's kind of like, what is it? It would probably get like taxed or something. Because the assumption would be that he's like sending me a laptop, right? But I just want to like borrow it until I buy my own. Yeah, 22% import tax, exactly. You can ask someone to bring it over, but I need it now. What if you get a hot girl? You are MisterArther.
Oh, shit.
Yo, Ash
again.
with the 3 months and
3
Hawkeye.
streams in a week. Who's this guy?
Did I actually do 3 streams
Oh my
this week?
God,
There is no way,
massive.
right? Yo, Hawkeye with the
Oh my
freaking
God,
5
it's
gifted. Thank you so
massive.
much. That is actually massive. Actual W.
Oh my god, it's massive.
Wait, when did I stream?
Oh my god, it's massive.
I did the short car stream where I was
God,
like
it's
testing if like
massive.
everything works and stuff. Thank you again, Hawkeye. Thank you so much. So the reason why I did this like late night car stream on the phone was for me to like see A, how stable are connections and stuff. B, how quick am I
Shit.
with
Here we
like
go again.
setting up a car in a renter where technically nothing is set up and all that kind of stuff. It was more like a practice stream for me to like set up stuff for like rental cars and shit. Monday, Wednesday, and today. Oh, I was live on Wednesday, on Monday. You're right. Oh. Ooh. Car 2 days ago, yeah. I already had to return the car, unfortunately. But also, let me tell you, renting that car was expensive. Barely more expensive than like taking the train back and forth and all that kind of stuff, but yeah. You had early. Oh, you're right. That's why I didn't remember Monday. Oh. The car stream was cool. It was kind of peaceful. No, it was really fun. More streams in 1 week than Nick in a whole month. Yeah, but right now it's like all just like it's all just like a transitional kind of like, hey, I'm just keeping you guys updated on like what's happening, what are we doing, what's the whole thing about. But at the same time, it's like I don't want to throw like empty promises. Not even empty. I don't want to like, you know how it's like Christmas. Would you rather know what you get on Christmas, or would you rather get a cool surprise on Christmas where you don't even know you could have wished for that surprise on Christmas? Think about it. Chase, thank you for the gifted sub to Sido. Thanks. Understandable. No fake hype. It's fine either way. It depends from who. Let me know, so if it's bad, I don't show up. Damn, Grim. If the car was cheap, everyone would have one. That is true. You're a grown man. You would rather know. Well, not everything in life goes as expected. Mr. Father. Father? Hey, Jeep. No, I mean I won't. But it's like the last couple of it's been almost 2 weeks. The last couple of weeks we had a lot of like really cool stuff that we were like trying out, and it's all working way better than expected. So that is awesome. So what am I talking about? Well, imagine you had escalate streaming capabilities possible anywhere. That'd be sick, wouldn't it? Imagine you have an internet connection anywhere in the world with a dark Starlink. Yeah. And it's called Dark Starlink because it's basically powered by Dark Star Nova, who has been gifting thousands of subs. So there is that. So yeah, it's officially called the Dark Starlink. How's the family doing, big homie? It's actually funny that you ask. Well, my parents are doing good. I actually visited them today just for an hour until I was like, oh, wait. Let me go live this morning. Say hi. Hey, hi. But my grandma, unfortunately, is not doing too hot. She's kind of like... Yeah, she had like really bad days. Mind you, she's 95. She's really, really old. But I hope she'll be fine. I hope she'll be fine again. So yeah, I visited my parents and my grandma today. Kind of like say hi, check up on them. See again how they're doing tomorrow and stuff like that. Is the weather nice in Germany? It's lovely here in the UK for once. Yeah, same. I gotta say the next week in Germany is actually going to be great weather. And the winter flowers will bloom. That reminds me of a very specific time, Monkus. So yeah, it will be very bloomy. Also, daylight savings is about to happen this Sunday, which is awesome. So if you're from the Europoo, make sure to like change your clock, which is nowadays all automatic anyways. Will you show us the ocean? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. We will watch at least one sunset together before we're leaving. Yeah. Edelweiss. They gave Mother's Day one... Wait, when is Mother's Day? Monkus. Whoa, 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 whoa. When is Mother's Day and when is Father's Day? Sunday? No, when is it in Germany? When is it in Germany? I don't care about the UK, no offense. In May? On my birthday? It's not in the... Yeah, I know, it's different everywhere in the world for some reason. May 11th? Saved. Jesus Christ. You made me panic there for a second. Imagine it's Sunday and tomorrow's Saturday. I would need to find solutions now. Jesus. Yeah, we had International Women's Day on March 8th. I do remember that date. Which is really funny. For some reason, International Women's Day was really not a thing in Germany at all for the longest time. And the first time I really heard about it was when I heard like from like Eastern European countries about it. Which is kind of crazy. That cuck chair looks cozy. You want me to sit in it for a second? Kind of like imagine what it's like. Yeah, it's kind of weird. What do you mean wasn't a thing? I don't know. I've never really... International Women's Day, I haven't really heard about it until a few years ago. Why did you switch rooms? I don't know. Who knows? Dude, chat, imagine I'm not even in the house anymore. Wouldn't that be crazy? Imagine we're already like somewhere completely different, not even in Germany. You just don't know. Whoa. The Alienware M18R2 is a good choice for laptops. I know we're kind of past that topic. Ooh. Wait a second. Not our business. Arthur, can you sit in the cuck chair? You literally must have missed it 2 seconds ago. That is crazy. He is in Korea. In an apartment in Austin, you mean? Right. I'm already in my apartment in Austin. Germany downplayed Women's Day starting in the 1930s and pushed Mother's Day more. Speaking of women's, like International Women's Day, up until the 80s or 90s, married women had to ask their husbands for permission to work in Germany. They literally needed to get a signature from their husband to work. Isn't that kind of crazy? That's like 30 years ago. Maybe 40. Isn't it insane how what kind of laws existed just like a few decades ago? It was a simpler time, a better time. What a baron. What are you saying, a better time? I'm not gonna lie. I'm always like trying to think. Are we really in worse times nowadays? Or is it just that we're being too flooded with information? East Germany or West Germany? There is no East or West anymore. I'm sorry. Maybe you must have slept through the history class, but yeah. Did you hear this on TikTok? No? The good old days, I'm just saying that's fucked up. Women shouldn't work. I think it's for everybody to decide for themselves whether or not they should or shouldn't work. If you really feel like, hey, I shouldn't work because I'd rather take care of the children, whether you're the husband or the wife. Let's say you're not married, the man or the woman. Or let's say you're a gay couple, the woman or the woman, or the man, or whatever. Yo, paper towel. Thank you for the tier 1 5 months. What a nice guy. Chat. Who of you is in a relationship? I'm genuinely curious. One for relationship, 2 for single. What is a 0? Wait, there's actually plenty of you who are single. I didn't close my DMs yet. Okay, kind of weird. 3 recently broken up? No! Married for 12 years? My man. 3, I identify myself as a toaster. Swinger. Chat reflects the streamer. I like being single, that's why. Really? I gotta say the same. I think it's cool to be single until you meet the one. And then it kind of sucks. Am I right, chat? Tomorrow is my 17th wedding anniversary. I hope you planned something good, Matt. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Whatever it is, birthdays, anniversary for weddings, surprise your partner with like something, even something simple. Like a small little gift. Whether it's a necklace, it doesn't have to be a $14,000 bag. But maybe a necklace, maybe a bunch of cupcakes from your favorite bakery, flowers, what else is there? Anything really. You know, like a little package. A small child. That's what you want to gift? That takes like at least 9 months to bake. And then it has to come out. I'm broke, bro. Listen, buddy. Even if you're broke, go to the nearest park. Pick up a couple of flowers, okay? Or go to a rich neighborhood. Ask politely if you can take a few of their roses. You feel me? Pick them. Make them look good. It doesn't take money to make a meaningful gift, okay? Borrow a dog. Dude, you just reminded me of Kevin being gone again. Jesus. I can't. Gifts are not everyone's love language, Mr. Arthur. You gotta understand your partner on a deeper level. I mean, of course. That's true. But I gotta say, nobody has ever said, oh my god, I hated the idea that you gifted me something. I like you less now because you made me a gift. Unless the gift is actually that bad, then yeah, don't. But then, did you know your partner in the first place if you gifted absolute dog shit? Yeah. What are your love languages? What kind of love languages are there, by the way? I think it's probably acts of service. There are 5. Segs. Bro, they're coming from a VIP. I can't. I can't. That coming from Cicero is insane. Sucking dick. Okay. No, chat. What kind of love language is there? Physical touch, acts of service, time spent together, gifts given, words of affirmation. I think it's probably... Wait, when I say my love language is it what I'm giving or what I'm receiving? Because I'm not really the touchiest toucher. But that's maybe because of my hyperhidrosis. Receiving? Oh. Well, then it's probably... I don't know. It's probably time spent together. Time spent together. Words of affirmation, physical touch, acts of service. All of the above. Bro, I don't know. Most people have 2. I don't have a preference. But probably acts of service is a nice one, no? Because like acts of service has like a deeper meaning to it. You feel me? Everyone does? Well. Unk is wilding. Damn, Arthur and Fan spent a lot of time together, but NMP had more acts of service. What does that even mean? Act of physical touch. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh, by the way, chat, I have a question about Europe. If you had a favorite country that you would want to see, what is your favorite country in Europe? Men are simple creatures. We just need someone that's physically and spiritually close to us. That is true. I think it's really just like being understood and give us a little bit of a touch. Italy or the UK, Spain, Croatia, Greece, Spain, Sweden, Norway, Italy, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Spain, USA. People, we're talking about Europe. Please. Turkey, jail. Norway, but I am biased. Who the fuck said UK? Ukraine, catchy land. What is catchy land? Brazil, Italy and Austria, Sweden, Denmark, Netherlands, Polska, Albania, Sweden, Canada, okay, Philippines, okay, Czech. My country, Romania. I am a fucking patriot. Japan. Man. A lot of you guys must have skipped that day in geography, huh? Where you guys took apart Europe. Italy and Austria, I think. My mom's basement. Okay. Now I saw the countries. But now what's your favorite city in Europe? Listen, I'm just doing like real-time statistics with y'all, okay? For no particular reason. It has nothing to do with any EU trips or anything like that. Prague, Budapest, Barcelona, London, Madrid, Rome, Vienna, Dortmund. The fact that one person even mentioned a German city is mind-blowing to me. Portugal, Constantinople, Amsterdam, Lisbon, Vienna or Venice, Barcelona, Rome, England. Okay. Dubrovnik. Wait, isn't that in Croatia, Dubrovnik? Bro, we had the best Dubrovnik restaurant where they had a bunch of meat in Hamburg. Good old student days. Milan, Minsk. I was in Minsk in like 2017, I think. Brussels, Prague. I also was in Prague a couple of times. But Prague feels like it's filled with scams. People just try to like pickpocket you and like scam you. It's kind of scary. Prague, Zurich, Amsterdam, Gdańsk, Copenhagen, Lisbon, Atlantis, Istanbul. Just go to Amsterdam and bring the girls to the red light district. Okay. Barcelona is nice to visit. Venice in Italy. Venice in Italy. Frankfurt had tons of stuff to do at night. Really? Frankfurt has tons of stuff to do at night? Did I visit the wrong Frankfurt? Bro, when I was in Frankfurt, like, almost 2 weeks ago, everything was closed after, like, 10 p.m. Crack? Yeah, apparently Frankfurt is, like, the city in Germany with crackheads. Like, no thank you. Taiwan for food. Hey, Jesse. Hey. Hi. Hope you're well. Hey. Lisbon. Wait, Lisbon is in Portugal, right? Oh, wait. I'm stupid. I've been in Lisbon in 2015. Yes, it's in Portugal, obviously. You are still in Germany, bro. I mean, hey. Chat, what is more important? Where you are or who you are with? The where or the who? Realistically speaking. Who or where? Umegalul. You're alone. Okay. I mean, listen, you didn't need to point that out. I already understood that we're kind of like alone here. Who but can be better with where? True. Just swim to America. I could be in a shithole but still have fun with good people. That's what I'm saying. You are not with anyone in Germany. You're alone, brother. It's showing. Okay, what exactly is showing that I'm alone? Is it the fact that we're actually like growing because we're going to the gym all the time? I'm actually, dude, I thought about upping my calories to like 3,800, but I kind of like being at 3,300 because I'm like ever so slowly gaining weight. I'm at 81 kilos now. Chat is so mean. The chair. Chat is cooking you. Chat, we're being cooked left and right every day. I was like an actual nice guy to Cutie Cinderella in 2019, where she had like a crash out story where she was like super upset. Bro, and it's being mislabeled for like hitting on her. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Maya taking every opportunity she can to roast me. Okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. Some people, listen, they build up huge walls.
Oh my god, it's massive.
To be liked and understood. I understand. But Darkster Nova, I really appreciate your gifted sub to Jassy. Who has the copy pasta? Deserved? Excuse me? So you don't find Cutie attractive? No, that's not what I'm saying. Every word that I said, I meant it. But platonically. In a kind way. Was it cringe? Well, out of context, extremely. But all things considered, I actually think it isn't the most cringy message now in hindsight, thinking on what my assumption is, what this story was. Because if I'm right, it was like a crash out story, which now this can backfire really badly. But I'm pretty sure that you can literally go to the archive on Instagram and pull up the Instagram story. If she pulls up the archive on the Instagram story, we will know. Once again, it's 6 years ago, so it kind of doesn't matter. And also, I didn't really watch her too often, but I have seen her on many different streams, and I must say that she did look really good. I did think that she is a solid 10. I also thought that she isn't, or that she can't be everyone's cup of tea or cupcake, but I did think that at least she's a very unique cupcake. Right. She did and it wasn't there? What do you mean? She did and it wasn't there. Plus she was single. Yeah, but all of it doesn't matter. It all doesn't matter, you know? Oh, you sent a clip. You deleted it? The story is deleted. Yeah, but even if it's deleted, it should be in the archive, no? I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. Bro, we have to build Darkster Nova a statue at this point to show our appreciation. The Maya copy pasta artist reminds me of Mark Rober's video building the perfect squirrel roof bird feeder. I think you'd love to watch it on stream.
Here we go again.
Taste, thank you for the Prime Gaming. Apex when? Yo, wrong stream, little pup. She looked for the story in her archive. Maybe she deleted it. Maybe it never existed. Kind of convenient that it didn't exist, huh? So maybe it was a crash out story after all. Maybe a very sad crash out story. And maybe we're not as bad as it seemed to be, huh? I think she must have deleted it so it's not archived. This is bad for you. That it's deleted? Or that we don't see it after all? Could be actually. Soon the hole you're digging will hit China. Dude, I've never been in China. That'd be sick. Dude, you know what's insane? You know what's crazy? I show speed. I don't know if that's a leak or not. I don't know if that's a leak or not. But I show speed is in China right now, right? And he's doing China streams. Bro, we have been talking with Nick about China literally back in December or January. Literally before I left Austin. Isn't that insane? And now he's doing it. That's kind of crazy. Same thing last year. Last year, Nick and I wanted to like travel, do IRL streams. I'm like helping him with like cameramanning and stuff. You know, I'm a brother helping another brother out. But all that kind of got delayed, right? Like giga delayed because of, well, you kind of know what's happening right now. And yeah, then Speed did all this like crazy content. I want to say Nick did it first, but like, I don't know. Will your Starlink Mini be allowed in China? I think Starlink Mini works worldwide. That's why I wanted to get it. So even if we go to like LA or Europe, anywhere, like literally anywhere, let's say we go to Lisbon in Portugal, we always have like flawless connections, even in a rental car. So that'd be sick. My boyfriend has been dead set on visiting China for months now. Wait, what does it mean he has been dead set? Like he wants to visit? He's not going anywhere, bro. Your cameraman career is GG's. If I speak. Anyways, I'm excited for the summer. I'm excited for the summer. He really wants to go. Oh. Volvic. True. I didn't know that Volvic is like part of Nesquik. But it is what it is. Dude, oh my god, crazy fun fact. One of my friends from school days had all his passwords literally on the Volvic bottles. Like it was like one of the ingredients. It was like, for example, hydrogen carbonate 74, for example. But after years, from one day to another, the values changed. And he didn't remember the number. And he didn't remember the number that he had at the end. And he literally struggled to get access to his shit. It's in one hand so creative on like how to remember your passwords, right? But then on the other hand, it's kind of like so stupid because it's like, what if one day all of a sudden these bottles are no longer getting produced, or, which is something nobody would expect, right? The ingredients are changing. It can happen all the time. But apparently it didn't change for years until then, boom, one day it happened. And he got screwed over. I'm kind of curious. I don't really remember if he like found the password or he figured out the numbers at the end, or yeah. I mean, there's not really a recipe for water, right? But it has like different values for like calcium, kalium, sulfates, magnesium, all kind of stuff. Ingredients for water, yeah. I mean, there's like different minerals in water that are being kind of like, you know, companies are required to kind of like state the state of the water. Nitrate is poo. Just Google the old bottle. Maybe that's what he did. That's like a super old story, so I don't even know exactly. I don't even remember exactly. You feel me? Anyhoozits, wait. Was it Hans that sent a clip in about Cutie Cinderella? Oh, I wasn't really planning on it. But shall we open the clip queue? I low-key feel like it. I feel like clip I feel like there has been like a bunch of shit happening. There has been like a bunch of shit that has been happening in the last couple of days. But we're usually never the ones to react to it. Open. Sorry, I open it now. You have to, like, whatever you posted, you have to, like, repost it now. Yo, Cupcake Man. What's up, Mr. Ace? How you doing? Gym stream today? Ted, do you actually miss the gym streams? I could maybe do one at some point again. Give a little bit of an update, you know? Because we actually, dude, we're actually having, like, really good progress at the gym. I've gotten so much stronger. Like, I feel like physically you don't really see it yet if you don't see me every day. Or, like, if you see me every day, it's kind of like... You don't really notice it until you pay attention type thing. That's one of those things. Good morning, Mr. Arthur. Good morning.
It's massive.
Hey. Yo, Daxano with the gifted sub to Mr. Ace. What a nice guy. Thanks. Horrors. But yeah, clip queue is open. Moaning streams. We missed the moaning and gloating. First time chatter. Monkus. Hello, Villanises. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Your shoulders look better. Yeah, I feel like I need to spam my shoulders more. But Monkus, my neck a couple of days ago, we did a little bit of an oopsie, and now I have like a little bit of neck pain. Like it's not really there. I can barely tell that it is there, but I know it is. So we gotta be really careful. Monkus. But yeah. Oh my god, I also saw that Catchy apparently hasn't really been in my apartment since February 14th. So it was like really messy, and she was like cleaning all the dishes that were like covered in mold and stuff. Quote unquote rage baiting. So it really is. So it really is a storage unit, isn't it? Sorry, it's just a habit that I say my apartment. That apartment is cooked. I'm really curious about that. I mean, obviously it's Catchy's apartment, but... Content apartment. It's 50% your apartment. Yes, it was gross. That's crazy. You know what's even crazier? If you have a dishwasher, why is anything in the sink in the first place? Give it a little, you know, give it a little rinse right away. Put it into the dishwasher right away. And then turn it on. You know, just gotta push the right buttons a little bit and boom. Audio sync when? Is the audio not in sync, chat? I'm pretty sure it should be. Please don't tell me I got one guide. That would have pissed me off. Ooh. But yeah, clips are... clip queue's open. Horrors. It is. I actually got one guide. Shameless. She said she doesn't trust dishwashers. Bro, this isn't a trust thing where it's like, oh, will the dishwasher catch me? Like what? If you don't put it in Giga Dirty, where like all the dirt is like dried up, then it will clean it every time. Probably better than your own hands. 8K a month streaming set. Yeah, that apartment is huge, let me tell you. It's Catchy, so expected she can't use the dishwasher. I mean, she can. I think Catchy is more capable than she claims to be. But listen, only time will tell. You want to know what's pissing me off the absolute most, though? The Christmas trees. Every time I see like one of them streaming, I see their Christmas trees in the background. And nobody's putting them away. And I know that nobody's putting them away because it's either me or AC who will put them back into the boxes and then back into the garage or into the attic. And I'm like, brother, just make it happen already. They're obviously waiting for you. I'm waiting for myself. But paperwork takes time. Yo, Dreton, thank you for the tier 1. 8 months.
Shit.
Damn.
Here we go again.
Nick has ranted saying he will never touch it. He won't put it away unless you or AC do it. Bro, let me tell you. I'm dead serious. I think the moment I'm arriving, I won't even unpack my luggage. I will literally just how do you say this? I would take apart the Christmas trees. Straight up, right away. That's gonna be the first act. I'll probably spend the day just like cleaning. I'm not even joking. Emiru was visiting and she said it stanks. Like trash. So when will you be back? Oh, chat, guess. Actually, guess the day. Ooh, follow to find out. You can guess the day. FTFO. In 2 years. 2026, first 2026, 2 years, never, 2 months, tomorrow, 3 years, tomorrow, after the EU trip, 3 days from today, 2035, June, April, 420, April 14th, February 14th, 2020, oh. April 1st, May 11th. Oh. Okay, without saying too much, one of you is correct.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Yo, the biologist with the 3 months. Hoggers, after GTA 6. Chad, when is the release date of GTA 6? When is the release date of GTA 6? Arthur already has a date and hasn't told us. Fall 2025. After EU trip is the only right answer. Well, if you say so. Oh, chat, by the way, clip Q is still open. Maybe I should show it, huh? Let me put y'all into this corner. Like that. Okay. Augers. Ooh. Ah. What are you going to do for Mother's Day? I mean, I don't know. Muted. Oh. By the time you come back, it will already be next Christmas, so you won't be able to take down the tree. I mean, I can take it down just to put up a bigger, better tree. You feel me? If I... 2 girls and 1 cupcake. I genuinely wonder how many people actually believe that it was like a horny tweet. I mean, hey, there's nothing I can do about it. There's not even a point or reason to justify myself. Fact is, we sent a kind message to somebody who crashed out. But it's like, listen, the only person able to prove the evidence is Cutie with her Instagram to go into the archive. You feel me? You should join Bree, Nora, and Dean to play Schedule. Isn't Schedule the drug game where you're like growing weed and stuff like that? That needs to be the stream title if you ever stream with Cutie and Maya. Oh, listen, that is on my to-do list for 2025. Cupcake baking stream with Cutie Cinderella. You really need to be off social media. Your posts are insane. Wait, why are my posts insane? Wait, whoa. What is happening? Why are my posts insane? That's kind of wild. Maya has a restraining order. She really is playing up the persona. A little bit too much. Wine About It episode? Ooh. Story time with Nick and Catchy feed extra Emily. Oh, let me pause the music. Ew. There we go. Story time with Nick and Catchy feed extra Emily and Emiru.
What did you say about the back of my head?
Echo.
You want me to tell the
I
story?
don't think it's that bad.
Is the audio good?
Why were you looking at the back of her head?
I wasn't looking at the back of her head. I was smelling the back of her head.
Okay.
That's better.
And
Okay, should we tell a story at this point? Like, who we kidding?
this is cute. I want to hear it.
Okay, so yesterday I was wearing a tank top. Or what are they called? when I grew up, they were,
wife beater.
yes, they were called wife beaters.
Yes,
when I
they
grew
are
up.
called that.
Chad,
And
wife
I
beaters only look good if you're like
intentionally
really
that
fit.
day Did not wear any deodorant. Okay.
Why intentionally?
Because some days, and S-Fan knows this, when you're playing retail WoW, you want to let that stank kind of fester.
Yeah.
So I was letting it just kind of fester.
Just
I was
let it
doing
hang.
Mythic 12s, 13s. It was big shit, right? So I was real stanky. And at the end of the day, I was done playing, and I come downstairs and lay on the couch. And Catchy, because me and her were such good friends, it was a bit cold in the room. And we were like, maybe we should sit next to each other somewhat close just because it's cold.
Has he thought about turning on the AC?
No other reason whatsoever if you think that you're insane.
Duh.
Right? And so she was kind of, her head was kind of in my armpit area, right? And then when she got up after sitting there for 2 hours, just because it was so cold, I smelled the back of her head and it smelled like my armpit.
Ew.
It was so bad.
It literally leaked onto her hair.
Yeah.
Ew.
I got a genuine question. Can you even wash it out? Janir, hello. Can you wash out? Can you wash out the? But what if you have extensions? Is it also like real hair? Like, is it not permanent? She has to cut it off. Yeah, like the musk. You know how like people are like typically men with like a lot of like armpit hair? Their musk is like way stronger because it's like the hair that is collecting the smell and it's like literally absorbing it into the deep depth. Can you wash your armpits? I mean, some people can, as you can see right now. Shampoo exists, Arthur. True. I gotta say, dude, one thing that's crazy. Ever since I stopped shampooing my hair daily, it actually like it's the best thing you can do. Shampoo your hair like once a week, maybe twice. Other than that, just wash it with water. You'll be fine. It won't be stanky. It won't even be very greasy. You're fine.
But Kat, you couldn't smell it.
No, because my sense of smell is so bad.
Well, also, she's
You're
not-
so lucky,
Feels
Nick.
cold
how could you
nose,
smell
man.
it?
You said you're so lucky.
She doesn't have to smell all that stuff.
Dude, my sense of smell is
It
so
smelled
good.
exactly like my armpit.
I definitely don't have COVID nose anymore.
God. That's funny.
It was just two friends on the couch.
Yeah.
All right. Emmy, you okay? All right, I put on deodorant today, though.
Jesus. It's supposed to be bad to wash your hair daily? Yeah, it's really bad, actually. Clara and Fandy blow up a car.
And fire when you're ready.
Damn. Wait. Who hit the car, though? They shot, like, at the same time. Can we, like, track who shot the car? Like, do we know who hit it? Is it possible to, like, calculate that? They exploded manually? Boo! They lied?
Alright, we're gonna go ahead.
Wait, this clip is a lie? It has a detonation button and they just thought they hit it? Nah. It's a lie? You're kidding me. It exploded before they shot? Wait. You're kidding. Whoa, let's watch this in full screen.
And fire when you're ready.
Point 25. Bro, why are you shaking like that when the shot is... I mean, it could have been... That would be $500, please. Dude, look how far the particles are flying. That could be dangerous. They never said that on stream. I'm pretty sure that one of them actually hit whatever they had to hit to make it go. That's sick, though. You gotta go to a gun range with Dean. You know what's crazy? We did want to go to a gun range with Dean and Catchy, but I had a really bad feeling in my stomach before I left. I was like, you know what? We'll not do it.
Oh, shit.
Nanu, thank you for the tier
Here we
1.
go again.
Yeah, I ended up not doing it. FPS Russia, oh my god, the OG days. The OG days. Does FPS Russia still exist? What happened to that guy? Yeah, Dean said Sinner was going to join you. Yeah, that was supposed to happen. But I was like, listen, I had a Final Destination moment and I dodged a bullet. Didn't he die? You kidding? He got arrested and can't own guns anymore? Oh, my time is still Japan time. He went to prison? I thought he retired, got arrested, and can't use guns anymore? Wait, for what? That's insane. Hello, my friends. This is FPS Russia, and today I'm going to show you how to shoot with an AA-12. Arrested for weed? You are kidding me. Last video 8 years ago? All the things she said, running through my head.
I got you, chat.
Excuse me? Bro, that was Cinema singing and I got muted.
Good job, Nick.
Wow.
I can't.
Good job if you didn't cheat.
I can't.
Okay, hold
Wait,
on.
Speed is from Ohio. Why'd you think he was from Michigan?
No, he's more
I
Michigan.
did the same.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's why you like him so much.
Nick makes catchy
Yeah.
photo with his wrist.
Okay, let me ask. Before we go to the next question, let me ask. We're gonna start here. Do you think I cheated?
I'm not sure.
Ooh, you went to teach
I do not think
Chad, I'm gonna be honest. In every show that I played, in every show that I participated, I genuinely thought that Nick must have been cheating or known the answers ahead of time. If he doesn't, there's no way. There's like a 1% chance. Also, Nervity, thank you very much for gifting us up to Villanices.
I think you cheated.
We'll get
And-
there.
Not
Okay.
sure.
So you're not sure. If you had to pick yes or no.
Okay, you have to look me in the eyes. Did you cheat?
No.
He wasn't cheating this
I
time.
did not, I swear.
But you're smiling.
Yeah, 'cause you're so pretty.
Yeah.
With her glasses on.
Oh, okay, you win.
Wait, he looked
Oh
wait,
my
hold on.
god.
He looked in your glasses and read off the glasses reflection. He cheated. That's wait, he did cheat.
No.
Is there?
Wait, he's laughing. That's
Look at
right.
his smile.
Is there a
for the 10 gifters.
How was your
What is Emily doing? She has a pen literally in her ear.
How's your marker in your ear?
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
It's perfectly.
Wait, huh?
That the time of the pointer was actually insane. That is crazy. They do pick very Americanized questions that people from other countries may not know as much. Ah. Oh, hello, Clara at work. They do not explode at Manny, by the way. That is hilarious. But the real question is, who made it explode? Was it you or was it Fandy? That is the real question. How did that happen? You feel me? Who hit the shot? Neither. The bullet did. Okay.
Any questions?
Emily,
What? You guys wouldn't know either.
Emily, I would shit on you.
On the SAT?
What's
Yes.
the SAT?
Let's do the ACT and the SAT.
No.
Yeah?
Then what's the
No,
European
ACT
SAT
is gonna be worse, 'cause
equivalent?
I don't have to do words.
Well, what did you get in the ACT?
32.
I got 35.
I lied.
Wait, I got a 20.
Emily is such a
got
nerd.
That's
I
good.
got a 34. So.
Whoa!
Really?
Nice one.
That's not what.
Oh, it's like
by
a
the way,
tour?
I didn't
Oh.
study.
Well, okay, see, I had to go to prep
I got
school
a-
and shit.
See, I didn't do any.
You know what's
prep. I
funny?
couldn't
You know what's
afford
funny?
it. I couldn't afford it.
You ended up at the same table as me, dumbass. So I gotta go for you.
Damn.
Yeah, great job all at college. Yeah, ended up right next to me.
Yeah, well, at least I'm happy, too.
Are you saying I'm not happy?
No, you're happy.
I
That's
suck
good.
her feet all the time. I'm happy as
Oh,
hell.
yeah, good shit.
Yeah.
I mean, this is inappropriate. You are a student. I'm a teacher.
That's on you then.
Oh, excuse me.
Why does Kachi actually look like a teacher?
All right, come on, let's get back to this.
I do not approve of these.
Yes.
Why does Kachi actually look like a teacher at this moment? Hold on. She actually looks like... I mean, the camera's like so small. Obviously, she doesn't look like a 40, 45-year-old like teacher. But like, she has that vibe. She reminds me of like a very specific teacher. Emily is pressed. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. I think going to college, like whether you use your degree to like go to school or whatever, it is helping you to go through life. It's always gonna help you, you know. Catch was super surprised about the Harriet Tubman answer, but it makes sense that Nick would know it and she wouldn't. Not sure how much other countries are taught about that kind of stuff, but I imagine it isn't touched upon as much as it is in the US. I don't even know who Harriet Tubman is. I don't even know what that answer is. So you saw a similar video, huh? Talking about teachers? No. It's an underground railroad? Ah. The story Arthur replied to. Oh, pause jump.
It's July, August. Okay, wait, we're getting there. September. Wait, it doesn't show a story. It shows August 31st, a picture of a cake. August
Colors.
31st, and then September 14th, and it was a picture of
Nice
Dito's
bun
butt.
bun.
And it says nice bun buns.
Mm.
I love it though.
Oh, community with the 10.
I don't know.
It's actually pissing me off that there is like no
You
story
deleted
now.
It, then it won't show. I guess.
Deleted.
I must have deleted it. Yeah, because I just have.
I want the
I can show
archive
you.
now. Objection, Your Honor. Insufficient amount of evidence.
Yeah. So yeah.
Wait, wasn't it on Twitter and not Insta though? Yeah, but she is on Insta. Didn't Twitter have stories at the
I got
time?
nothing, man.
I mean, but I replied on Instagram. It being deleted is good for your story. It's not a story. That is insane. That is actually crazy. Okay, well, I can't. Jesus Christ. You know what's crazy? It really is easy to frame someone on the internet. It is that easy. That is crazy. I can't. I can't. Oh my god, speaking of framing, do you guys want to know how I'm like usually like framing stuff on the internet? Like this. I'm making sure that things are aligned. So I'm either in the center, or like you see how like this corner of the room is like 1/3, and I'm usually the second third. I'm like in the center. But if that isn't applying anywhere, I'm using this. But if that doesn't apply anywhere, I'm using this. The triangle. Or I'm using the leading lines. Autism. Rude. But if we need all of it, we got it all. So yeah, it is very easy to frame something properly. And not frame something out of context, like me getting framed by Cutie. Anyways. Cinema Vegas entrance. Pause room. Yo, did somebody sub? Yo, Waffle King, thank you. Damn! What kind of mansion is this?
What the hell, Brian?
Where's Clara at?
I don't know. We should find her. Oh, Jesus.
No way they were acting for the intro.
What the hell happened? Clara?
What is this adult movie acting?
No.
There is the mirror behind the bed? Oh, hell no.
Shit here?
Jesus, that's a crazy
Claire?
mansion though.
Huh? Oh,
Thank you for the
what
sub.
the fuck happened last night?
Hello?
Damn, what a view.
Good morning. Chat, welcome to Vegas.
The bottle is still closed. Cinema acting. Okay. Is that like an intro? What is happening? That is sick though. Where's the tiger and the face tattoo? I guess the second movie will come out soon. Ain't that David Goggins?
Wait, he sent me something. What is this?
Oh my god. Speaking of, It came to my attention that AC said that I'm not sending her David Gargans. I did send her David Gargans in the past, but she never reacted to David Gargans. Therefore, I didn't send
You
another
wanna see it?
David Gargans ever.
Wait.
David Gargans has been shared. That is such a cool story. I really hope and wish somebody had a link for it.
What is this?
This is funny. Oh, it's mirrored. You can't really see it.
The guy goes, "You changed," and she goes, "What? I'm your sister."
Like, that's such a funny story.
Wait, that's actually fucking funny.
It is funny. Now you must.
Well, I don't get David Gogan stuff. I just.
Oh my god! I watched the Wine About It episode, right, where I'm getting roasted, unrightfully, by the way. Maya was comparing David Gargans with Andrew Tate. She called it like entry level or like gateway to Andrew Tate content. I was like, oh my god, these are two entirely different things. Don't ever compare them with each other. That is insane. Pipeline, yes. That is insane. It is two entirely different things. David Gargans is about running and self-discipline. Andrew Tate is about, I don't even know what the fuck because I'm not even watching it. She's right. Oh my god. If you say if you say that she's right, you have never watched the content. That is insane. Not gonna lie, they're both bald and promoting man masculinity. But oh my, that is in such different ways. It's insane. It's insane. Do not compare these two with each other. Don't compare these two with each other. It's like saying all girl streamers are cam girls. That's outrageous. Arthur so pressed? No, because it's like, because I genuinely don't think it's true. They're both idiots, but one should be in jail. There's nothing idiotic about just being like, hey, you're being lazy. Hey, you feel bad? Just do it anyways. Type shit. Go running. Be productive. Total toxic, both of them. That is so not true. Yeah, don't compare these two people. Like, just don't. I mean, it's like, compare them if you want to, but come to the conclusion that it's not like a pipeline towards like incel content. Saying one is an entry pipeline to the other is not comparing them to each other. Okay, what is it then? A lot of people in chat are unable to take accountability, so they will see David Gargan's content as toxic.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
You all right?
Thank you, Mercadian. Mercadian. Thank you. Yeah. I can see where you're coming from, where it's like if you watch it out of context. No, still, no. No. Emily and Catchy go undercover.
Horse bacon wrap, brisket one. Awesome. Get a munch. All right. Thank you so much. Thanks, Daniel.
Catchy is so creepy when she talks in a deep voice.
Thank you.
Good job, Catchy. I did it. Good job. Oh my god, you did amazing. He had no
So
idea,
Twitch is the
right?
pipeline to OF.
The other girl was my sister.
That's good.
I wonder if that guy actually believed it, that it's different people. To be fair, when she's talking in such a deep voice, oh man.
Oh my god, now we can try. That's delicious.
Right,
cheers.
What are they eating in the first place?
That's so good.
Emily did it first. Like this?
Thanks for your hair.
2 for 5. Ah.
That was amazing.
Beef brisket with special sauce.
The voice is so good.
What an idiot.
Daniel had no idea. Daniel.
Damn. What is that hair? Boxes everywhere. Oh, I'm scared to click that.
I've had to open a lot of things, and these things come in boxes.
And I tried putting the boxes outside by the hallway because they say that there's like you can put boxes outside and they'll pick it up. But it was too much and it like flooded the hall and I didn't fold them.
It's too much in your apartment, so no shit, it's too much in the hallway.
Like, hey, you can't do that. We're gonna have to fine you if you do it again. So what I did was
you
I
need to
brought
clean
them
your
all back
apartment.
here, and they are okay. I'll just show you.
Bro.
Ta-da!
She took the effort to take all the boxes into another room so she doesn't have to see them.
So I just stuffed them all here. They were supposed to go in like the storage room here, but it couldn't fit. So it's just. So I gave up.
You want to know what's crazy? I genuinely think that was like a solution because she was like, listen, Arthur is coming in a week anyways. He will probably help. And it's true, I would help. But at this point, it's almost like I'm witnessing lazy behavior, kind of like blindly relying on my work ethic. You feel me? It's like, listen, Arthur's coming anyways, so I can be like lazy for another week. So I put it aside, and then when he's there, it's like I can be productive, but I can't be productive with him. So I have to only put in like 25% effort, which I understand. Let me tell you, I don't have a problem with it. I will gladly help. Unless I should make a sub goal where I don't help. 2080 rule. She's going to be another Emily. Emily's apartment is kind of unique. It gets messy all the time. It gets like messy real bad, but not dirty. It's not dirty. It's just messy. And you can really clean it within like 20, 30 minutes. Mess eye. Don't allow people to rely on your dependability for petty things. You think that's a petty thing? Do I not know the meaning of being petty? Messy? Emily's last words.
I'm pretty sure that I'm straight, but yeah, I guess that's I'll figure that out. But I must say, Kissing Cutie was wow, what a fun experience. Am I oh, speaking of gay, ask Arthur. Hey,
Okay.
huh?
Yo, Dobra Boa. Thank you very much for the Prime Gaming. Boa. She never asked me. So I guess it wasn't that important. Also, how would I know? Oh, wait. Is Dean in a car boat? Relying on you for building furniture is legit. Doing it to take out the trash is kind of lazy. Ooh. I mean, hey. If you can turn it into content, is it lazy or is it being productive? Ooh. Or is it smart? He said a week. AC said a week. AC said a week. Clara would be home soon. Trio stream coming up. Hope so. Which jokes do you enjoy the most ones? The German ones or the gay ones? I mean, listen, there is now cupcake jokes. They're all not true, but somehow they exist.
Self-talk. Get off the podcast. Don't be on social media too much.
See?
Cut
Yeah.
out all the fucking noise. Get back to the fucking mental
Stop
lab.
doom scrolling.
There's no hacks, bro. It's you against you.
Yeah.
You against you.
Stop
And if you
asking for
misunderstand
motivation.
that, you have a real problem.
You got a problem if you cannot get up your ass and go to the gym.
And you don't want to fix it.
Yeah. Get that
I don't
cardboard
get it.
boxes. What do you not get, cutie?
I'm fine. I don't know where this is coming from. I literally don't know what's happening.
If
Also,
Catchy
can we
watched
just
some
talk about
Goggins
that
more
man,
often.
David Goggins, sending or making that mess. Get off social media, bitch. That's your
Look
job.
at the account
They're
name.
listening to you and you're getting paid
I didn't
for
see
it. You're annoying. I don't know why all male encouragement is like, stop being a bitch. Stop being a bitch. Like, what the? Why don't you like talk about your feelings for once in your goddamn lives? I think you should do that.
Well, I agree, men should talk about their feelings, but unfortunately, there is very often an unhealthy unbalance between actually just getting work done, being productive, or actually just whining about, oh, the weather is so bad. Oh, I can't go to the gym today because it's raining and I would get wet when I go to the gym, or little baby. oh, I can't stream today because I didn't sleep very well. Oh, little baby. What else is there? Oh, there's cardboard boxes in my apartment and I want to clean the cardboard boxes, but I don't want to do it myself. Oh, little baby. You get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes men need to be low-key shit on. Not like, you know, but everything takes a balance. Sometimes, you know, talk about your feelings, you know, talk about your feelings, be kind to one another, all that kind of stuff. And sometimes, get to work. I'm literally seeing comments in here right now proving the manosphere talking points. What is the manosphere? Anyways, talking about, ooh, you shouldn't get motivated and watch, like, you know, all this, like, jargons talk because motivation is bullshit. Let's watch an AC motivational speech. I really need that right now.
It's your time for motivational. Oh, see, you guys, you don't have to be 100% better every day. You just need to be 1% better.
Yeah. 1%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That needs work. Do I just need to say it with more passion?
Passion.
Okay. And like I mean it. Listen, you don't have to be 100%.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I can't. Oh, stay hard.
Stay hard. Woo.
I mean, it is true. You don't have to be 100% better every day. You just need to be 1% better than yesterday. Stay hard. So what happens after 100 days?
Yeah. 200%.
Not like
Yo, I think that's
one
quite
day you're
gifted.
1% better, and then the next day now you're 2% better. It's just like you just need to be 1% better than the day before.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to stop at 100. You just have to be 1% better than the day
Yeah. In 1 year, you'll be at 365%.
something just small. Like get up a little bit earlier. Okay, I can't be talking because I don't do this. But get up like 20 minutes earlier one day, or like I don't know, fucking
20 minutes earlier, then 1 hour later the next day because, you know, you lack a little bit of rest.
go for a walk.
Walk
Do
to the
as
fridge.
I say, not as I do.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Yes, I like
that's
that.
the best one.
Yeah, do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, chat. Do as I say and not as I do. By the way, Tree does a lot of shit, though she's not lazy like some. I think a lot of people are missing the point. Cutie is one of the hardest working people in like the streaming space that I know. She's literally one of the hardest working people. I sent her that David Gargans reel as a joke in the first place. Like the joke is kind of like being like, hey, you need this motivational speech. Out of anyone that needs it, she's like the last person who needs it. That's like the joke in itself. Right? Anyways. I think some people just take things a little bit too literate. That's okay. Let's see how Dean is actually performing. Is that a car boat actually what he's doing? Oh, volume warning.
It's sensitive. I see that. I see what you mean.
Damn. Oh my god. Yo. Bro, is Miami that place? Miami is also where GTA Vice City is like playing, right?
This is a lot of power, bro.
Ooh. It's GTA Vice City IRL. In the night, take control. City lights. Damn. Holy freaking shit, bro. You know what's funny? In IRL, it's like super wicked, but like on stream, it kind of feels like he's just in a car right next to water.
How much it is?
How much? 84,000? Brother, Dean is living the life. Dude, Miami looks great. Yo, Invader. Thank you for the 4 months.
Yo.
Yo, Dean looks like an in-game character. Dude, Dean has like main character vibes. Amen. Okay. Okay, hold on.
Chapter 44. Volume 2, chapter 44.
No.
I was so loyal to my girl that God decided to give me 3 more. Amen.
Dean. Stay hard. I can't. Oh my god. You know what's crazy about that? He's like saying all these things so much that I'm like, is he joking at this point? Like, is he still joking or is he serious? Jesus. His mod smokes him. Gargans. Oh, since we're already on the Gargans topic.
How come I don't get any of these?
No.
Oh.
Wait, Arthur hasn't sent AC a fucking Goggins film. What's the name yet?
Bro, I be sending my friends messages all the time. There's nothing weird about it.
Dog, you missing out.
Yeah, I be sending Dean stuff. C and I are also exchanging reels.
You're missing out. I get them all the time.
I send Nick reels all the time, but he rarely ever looks at them.
Chat. Wait. I just looked at me and Arthur's DMs. Hold on.
Focus.
Hold on.
Yeah, but that's that's the same one I sent to that's the same one I sent to Cutie. And I think Miz as well. I think Nick as well. This one was like just funny, so I sent it to like multiple people. Cause it's so stupid.
Brother.
Well, at least he didn't read the Bible or the toxic Bible. It always has like this, you know, it always has this like intro where there's like a woman in like a bikini or whatever, and then it's like, you know, you're distracted. You know? Wait. Lil NAX? Wait, what is that?
Come on, just keep it going. Keep it going.
But you know, Bradman found love.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did, because he did a show right out. Yeah. Oh, that's
so cute.
Wait,
that's
is that
amazing.
the...
I love that.
So tell us about the new single.
The new single. It's very hot. It's very sexual.
What kind of gala is that?
It's very gay. It's very
That's new for you.
I've never done something gay before. It's kind of a little nerve-wracking. Yeah.
Gonna close the survey today?
The
Oh.
most excited about. I'm really excited to
Any mods in chat?
hand out an award.
Yes.
That's really a new thing for me.
He made Old Town
I never
Road?
get to do stuff like that. So yeah.
And it's it's the
Did
first
he
award
sing
of the
Old Town
evening, but
Road?
you can't
No way.
tell anybody what it is, right?
No, I can't tell. I can't.
It's a secret.
It's wrong.
But what you can tell us about is your outfit. Please tell us about your outfit.
Right now, I'm giving you guys.
No
I'm
way.
giving you like Old Town Road with like a hint of.
Oh.
Cunt Town Road.
Not just a hint.
Cunt Town Road.
Yeah, Cunt Town Road.
I had no
Not just a hint.
idea.
Who here inspires you the most? Would you say?
Who here inspires me the most?
Oh, bro, the cliffhanger. So who does who is he getting inspired by? But yes, mods, can somebody of you pin the... Can one of you pin the survey that Cyper made? I almost said Kuiper. Ooh. Can one of you pin that in chat? Drone CB2. So what exactly is that? Where are they exactly? You live under a rock, Arthur? I don't live under a rock, but I live in a small town. I could almost say village, where not much is happening, yes. It is time to go out of the nest. So yes, I do want a laptop. So we can get out of the nest. CPR. Cyper. CPR. Keeper. LGBT Awards. GLAD Awards. What does it stand for? Gay LA Awards. If leak were a drug, what would it be?
Owned.
If I were going to do and abuse one drug that spiraled my life, rather than doing League, what would that drug be? I'm gonna crack beer. See, I made Jane pretty well, didn't I?
Yeah, she's good.
She's in tune. She knows.
If you were to replace League of Legends with a real-life substance that delivers the same emotional chaos, social toxicity, and delusional highs, there's only one correct answer. Methamphetamine. Not coke, not weed, not even acid. Meth. Let me explain. The parallels. Instant euphoria, followed by rage and paranoia. First hit, you feel invincible. I'm cracked. I can do anything.
Well, that
3
describes.
minutes later, teeth grinding, reality bending, aggression rising. Why is my support griefing me? I'm being stream sniped. Hyperfixation to the point of ruin. League convinces you that one more game will fix everything. Meth convinces you that you should rebuild your toaster at 3 a.m.
Oh. Chat, press 1 if you did math. League. Monkus. That sounds familiar, bro. I'm playing freaking Marvel Rivals, right? Yes, 2 days ago, bro, I'm on a win streak. I'm winning. I'm solo queuing. I'm that guy. Literally, I'm winning. I'm almost Celestial solo queue like that. Yesterday, bro, I'm almost back to Grandmaster 3. Today, I just played 4 games in the morning, real quick, 4 games in a row, won. Bro, I was dominating. I was telling the team to kind of swap it up, how to counter this, how to counter that, positivity, yay. Always saying like good half, great healing, this and that. Bro, I was supportive. 4 games in a row, won. I'm almost Celestia. I'm in the top 3.5% right now. Top 3.5%. But yes, Marvel Rivals has the same effect. You're on top of the world until you're not, which is insane. Which is insane. Chad, how do you know?
Do you think?
NMP says you suck at it. It's actually not true. We actually came to the conclusion with Bruce for some reason. Because whenever I play with Nick, I also play with Bruce. It's our like friend, or like we also played Apex together. For some reason, whenever I'm queuing with Bruce, I don't know if he's like spam reported with his alt account or whatever. We literally have the most impossible games to play. Our teammates, like one person goes AFK, people refuse to go like on a certain role, although we're already flexing, right? But out of the 4 remaining people or 3 remaining people, there is always at least one player that literally won't play a role. They're like it's like, what is happening? What is happening? It's like the worst. I'm telling you, you cannot make this up. And Bruce will literally back me up with everything that I said right now. I don't know why. It's insane. Bruce literally said, in the last like 2 or 3 weeks, it hasn't been your fault once because I'm actually really good now. I'm MVP like at least half my games nowadays. Like I'm solo queuing and I'm ranking up rapidly. But you can't win all the games, right? Like I'm actually good at Marvel Rivals slowly. Yes, my Hela and my Hawkeye kind of like, there is improvements to be made, but also it's kind of FPS related. And also me playing on high ping, bro, the impact is insane because Bruce was playing on high ping and he was like, wait, my accuracy is like at least 10% down. Although I'm hitting like the exact amount of, same amount of shots. So yeah, FPS, one thing, it actually deals less DPS, and worse ping actually also fucks with your overall performance. MP5 shooting, monkus. What is that?
This is the MP5. You've been watching Squid Games?
Yes.
I don't think I finished Squid Games.
Second season.
Oh.
Wait, how was the second season of Squid Games? Bro, what is that?
Right here?
What is that shutter speed?
Ready?
Yes.
My eyes, it's flickering.
I'm out. Oh, God.
Oh, I'm like up against the thing, by the way.
She low-key scares
Like you're
me.
leaning on that?
Yeah, I'm like
this. How am I doing?
That is her first time shooting a gun, right? Cool. Human Starlink? She didn't even aim. I did notice that as well. She was just like, yeah, let me hip fire. I usually play controller in Apex Legends. Pooping problem solved. Yeah, for some reason the MP5 looks so massive. I think that's evidence that her hands are not that big. It's a shame she didn't fire more guns, and she was scared shitless the whole time. Ooh, maybe that's lucky for us. She didn't hip fire. I guess it's not hip fire, true. So what goal today?
This and this, I'm gonna carry only 3 of this on my shoulder.
That is hilarious.
I don't think it's gonna be that bad. So yeah, just like this.
You know what's funny?
We got it. We got the.
I was literally testing the Starlink today,
We got the. Starlink,
and it's amazing.
Why not mount it on your head without
Ignored?
the
Who did I ignore?
Will also give you some shade.
No,
thank you for 300 beats. I mean, it's too heavy for me to mount it on my head. You know? Also, in order to mount it on my head, mounting on my head is gonna be a lot more like crazy.
Yeah, but this will be more than good enough. This will be plenty for it to work. Okay, dude. No, but like, dude, let me tell you.
It's worse. This is not even gonna work. So
Jay Streezy did this through South America. It's just an oversized gradation cap. No, it's insane how small this is. And I am pretty sure, I didn't read the fine print, but I'm pretty sure you can use it worldwide. So instead of like having to beg Nick to like buy a new one or this or that, you know, we can just bring it everywhere. We can literally just bring it.
Just like this.
So yeah, that looks kind of stupid, but it's working. It's really good. I hope it doesn't radiate some weird electromagnetics. You got a Starlink, bro is prepared for another year of no USA. No, I'm literally telling you, I can bring the Starlink anywhere I want. It's a mini. Not worldwide. I think you just changed the subscription then, right? Attach it to a baby stroller. No, but it's like, the thing is like, imagine, let's say, best example, because Nick mentioned Miami, right? Imagine we would go to Miami. But instead of having to take the Escalade, you just fly there and you rent a car. Boom. So much better. You're going to fry your brains? How's the workout going? We're actually going almost every day. If you haven't joined the Discord, I still have those channels up because I'm trying to just like keep the routine every day as I can. Because it's like, it is super duper fun. I really enjoy it. I just hope competition gets just as big. I don't want to give my money to Elon. How do I phrase this properly? I don't think competition is necessary as long as A, Starlink doesn't get lazy, and B, it doesn't become a metropole where it's like they're kind of like exploiting their customers. As long as none of that is happening, I don't care, because think about how many satellites have to be up in the sky, or up in the stratosphere, wherever they're flying. I don't know the exact height. For them to run, there's like 2,000 already, like 2,000 or like anywhere between 1 and 2,000 from Starlink already. That's what always happens with monopolies, though. That doesn't make sense. You're so naive. Listen, sometimes you got to be a little bit naive. You feel me? Orbit. Thank you. But it will most likely happen because when there is no competition, companies start doing stupid shit. I'm gonna be honest. Starlink is a proper competitor to the average German internet. Like, it's a fair competitor. Price-wise, performance-wise, it's crazy. Oh, it's 7,000, not 2,000? Damn, that's a lot. Yo, Hersey, thanks for the Prime Gaming.
Here we go again.
Also, Darth Bastard 420, thank you for the 6 months. Thanks. Yeah, separating your feelings, the performance is S tier. Most streams, bro, my voice. I feel whenever I don't hear my own voice, it's like going up. And the louder I speak, my voice is going up. Maybe I should speak a little bit quieter. Rib sausage. 7. Oh, volume warning. I'm so sorry, chat. Wait, why is he shaking his head? I'm so sorry. That's one thing I hate about gun range streams. 0 hits? You're kidding. No way she's missing every shot. That no, I have to pause, bro. Look at that smile. Frick. Wait, where is it? Wait. Look at that smile. She hitting nuts. She hit every shot. Monkus. Freedom tastes good. No, I've never been in a gun range. Or like at a gun range. Oh, that's why he was shaking his head. That's hilarious. She was aiming for his aiming for his heart. Good one. I mean, hey. I guess we don't want to mess with Emily after all. FPS Russia almost dies, almost hit by a Sharpel.
Okay, so one last thing. I figured we couldn't make a video with such a high-powered rifle.
Bro, that was peak YouTube
blowing
back
up
in the
truck,
days.
So let's get a nice big explosion, maybe a little shrapnel going.
Bro, the fact that he's not wearing glasses is insane.
Maybe a lot of shrapnel. Well, I really like this rifle, I've got to say. Like I said, it's so compact, you can fold it up, stick it anywhere, but hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, have a nice day.
And as always,
okay,
have a nice day. That is insane. Brother. 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 The glasses would not have stopped the door flying at him, Arthur. No, but he can literally turn blind from any tiny piece that's hitting his eye. Have you thought about that? Shrapnels? Holy shit. Yeehaw. Ever heard of Ice Planet Barbarinas? What is that?
Hey, do you ever read a book called Ice Planet Barbarians?
Oh, Ice Planet Barbarians. Bro, Clara's the biggest goon I've ever seen. I'm pretty sure she told that story before, where it's like the biggest smut book of all time. I'm pretty sure she has mentioned that book. Wait, what?
She made us breakfast.
And monster cocks.
I mean, listen, the F almost saved y'all from all the words, but Jesus Christ. Jesus. Some ice cream? Oh my god. Frick.
Oh my god.
Huh?
No. No.
What?
I'll die.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Perfect.
What is happening?
Yeah.
Is that a challenge?
No, good pleasure. Yeah. Which order number was this?
Oh my
6.
god.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening. Hello, Oak. What is that? It's a tip. Someone in chat sent that to them? Catchy got this. Unironically, I think she would easily eat that. Someone ordered for them. Oh my god. Sounds?
Wait, it's getting worse. That's bad, it's getting worse. Wait, this is so bad.
I forgot my total.
Am I crying?
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on. Wait, this is so bad.
What is happening?
You're not gonna die.
I think I'm gonna throw up. Eyes.
Okay.
Carrot. Okay, my go-to karaoke song.
Bro.
There's a whole lot of Love by Led Zeppelin.
Hello. Africa by Toto.
What is it?
Africa by Toto.
Can you sing a little about it?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. It's coming out everywhere.
Bless the rains down. Africa.
Oh my.
Listen, chat. There are some things that you just don't need to imagine. I'm happy that I didn't close my eyes, because holy shit. That's your sister? Oh my god. Wait, that's so pretty. Is that a drone or are they in a helicopter?
Wow, yo, that's awesome.
What the fuck? No, don't F. Come back. Oh no, it's not Fing. It's just... Oh. 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 You think that's like an OG volcano that like exploded and this is like what shaped into it? Or do you think a huge, huge rock came from the universe and just like shredded in there? It looks like it. Yes. Isn't it crazy? Oh my god, apparently our Earth-like continents are moving as fast as our fingernails every day. Like, Ngorongoro is beautiful. Glacier Valley. That's volcanic. Wow. That is so cool. Chat, should we just leave our nest? I need a laptop. Wow. The planet is moving 1 centimeter every year. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, another drone footage.
Try to go a little higher.
Wow.
Look at the whole view.
The water is so blue. Water is never in reality that blue. Or is it? Where is she? I don't know. She's in heaven. This is life. You can barely see any movement. Like, look, there is cars, but it's so peaceful.
Definitely got a music on the
Oh,
front.
she's in Hawaii? Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're telling me Clara lived here and she decided to go back to America? Like, I mean, Hawaii is part of America, but like, she decided to go... She decided to leave Hawaii to go back to, like, Texas? Or, like, California?
Whoa.
She gave up this? This is beautiful. It's super expensive there. This is so pretty. She broke up with the guy she was with. I don't know, make him leave. That's so pretty. That is heaven. This is heaven. Make him leave and make him pay. Easy. Wow. The military base was stationed at might not have agreed. How do you know more than me? T. Yo, thank you for the bits. Thank you, Kunava. Well, maybe for the
Maybe so
better.
far.
Because now she's in Vegas.
And we're
In a bathtub.
we're living la vida loca. What can I say?
Yeah.
Oh god. All right, hold on. Oh, my back hurts.
Loca.
Oh Jesus. Yeah.
I don't think Jesus is
It was
in
actually
Vegas.
pretty comfy, you know.
It's a nice tub.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's go back over here. You guys don't want to see my
Chad,
room.
how much is
unless-
this hotel room?
Chat.
Sorry,
Look at
hotel.
this. House tour?
Apartment.
This is my first
house,
toilet.
Mansion.
I've pooped in here 3 times.
Oh, it doesn't have an integrated bidet? Oh. It should have been 9K a night. How much? $9K? Bro, is there something we don't know? Is there something we don't know about? 9K? Oh, it was free. Is that how Vegas works? It's just free? But how is it free? 9K a night is ridiculous. They got it for free. Oh. How do you get something for free like that? If you gamble enough, they compensate the room. What is enough? Don't you need to then gamble like 10K per evening minimum or 100K, lose a lot, and they're like, oh, you lost, but we really like you, so we are compensating you with free rooms. 50K plus. That place looks really poggers. It's a funny mugshot. Fight, fight, fight.
Thank you.
Oh, that's like an old one.
You're trying to determine like which
Why are you
piece.
yelling at me?
I'm not yelling at you.
could
This
lit-
is just my normal voice.
I could beat up both of you at the same time.
Okay, congrats.
Yeah, don't do
I think I watched this, but I'm already looking at the plants, chat, if they watered them.
Go.
I don't know if this plant is like super dry or not. I feel like it should have grown or not. I can't tell the health status. This one is still, I mean, they're kind of alive in the back. Yo, iFrog, thank you for the gifted sub.
No harder.
To Boba Willow.
Again.
You guys are looking at this clip and you're listening to what they're doing. I'm looking at the plants. I'm investigating this room, you feel me? I wish Arthur was there. We all do. They had dirty dishes for a month. Do you think they are watering plants? I did text Catchy today and I said weekly flower water reminder, and she said, I know, right? I'm dead, like the plants. Monka. JK, yes, I will water them today. People love. So, I think she watered them today.
No. I have an addiction to McDonald's coffee. Like, if you want to get on my good side, just get me 2 cream, 2.5 sugar from McDonald's. No.
I hate you guys. I actually hate you guys. That is okay. Can I explain? Can I explain? Can I explain? It's the little things in life that matter, okay? I just pay attention to detail. When Nick is saying certain things, I try to memorize them. If my friends say certain things, I try to memorize certain things. That's it. What's to explain? I still didn't remember, by the way. That's why I made the clip. I don't remember.
I have an addiction to McDonald's coffee.
I clipped that while playing Marvel Rivals, by the way. I'm just saying. I'm proud of myself. I literally forgot about that.
Like,
Hold on.
if you want to get on my good side, just get me 2 cream,
2 cream,
2.5 sugar.
2.5 sugar.
From McDonald's.
2 cream, 2.5. What? I still don't remember.
2.5 sugar.
2 cream, 2.5 sugar. It's easy. Order her coffee right now. That'd be weird. That'd be so weird.
Oink, oink. Ooh, do I smell a Chanel store nearby? Okay.
Dude, Emily's so funny. Jesus. Dude, are Nick and I just getting roasted with like every opportunity anyone gets right now because we're like not really streaming? Is that what is happening? Like every single opportunity you guys have,
you're losing.
You have so much time on your hands that you are going through people's channels' clips to see what I clipped. You guys are going through logs that are like 6 years old just for the fuck of it, because Twitch is a desert, because nothing is happening on this website right now. I get it. You want me back. You guys really want me back? We could make a sub goal. Calculator. All right. Chat. 5 million divided by, how much is a sub? Is it $5 or $6? I think I get $3.5 per sub. Okay, chat. I need 1,428,571 subs. And I can come tomorrow. Okay? And I can come tomorrow. You hear me? It's not that much. If everyone is gifting 500 subs right now, Hold on. If everyone is gifting 500 subs right now, that is 500 times 3.5 times 2,500. Oh, let's add 10. That's 43. Oh, yeah. We are far away. Wait, I gotta restart. 1750 times 2,500. So we need... Damn. Yeah, this is bad. Rule number 1. Listen. More on 2K? Shit. Don't forget about taxes. I mean, if I get it before all the things she said in the style of Linkin Park. Nice hair, bro. Wait, what the fuck? But this is not bad. What the fuck? Wait, this is actually good.
I'm in serious shit. I feel totally lost. If I'm asking for help, it's only because
you has opened my eyes. Could I ever believe such a perfect surprise? I keep asking myself, wondering how. My eyes, but I can't let you out. Wanna fly to a place where it's just you and me. Nobody else, so we can be free. So we can be free. All the things she said. That's actually really good, I'm not gonna lie. Now get the new girl to sing it. The new girl? That's a good one though. There is a more simple solution. Extra Emily needs a man that can scare a wide.
Oh my god, it's massive.
Yes, wait, +1. iFrog, thank you very much for the gifted sub to Gaxor. There is a more simple solution. Extra Emily needs a man that can scare away the monster under her bed. No need for 5 mil. Oh. Oh. Dishwasher is better than you think.
If you've got a dishwasher,
a 27-minute video
that you think kind of sucks, there's a good chance that with just a few tweaks to how you use it,
Bro, it's simple. You do not need a 27-minute video to explain a dishwasher. Keep adding salt like every 2 weeks, okay? Put the good tabs in there every time you wash and use the dishwasher. Okay. That is insane. Watch it. The video proves you wrong. Oh yeah, also clean the filters, obviously, duh. And this is where you put the salt. What else is there? Sometimes you can use the self-cleaning mode, maybe. What else is there? Oh yeah, you also add the sorry, okay, I forgot, there is more to it. You also add the like clear solution, but you don't necessarily need that. Yes, there's like salt minerals that you're adding for like the hardness of the water or something. Stop skipping. Bro, we are not watching a 27-minute video. Oh my god. Yes, the rinse aids. The rinse aids. Bro is skimming. Not table salt. Yeah, it's not table salt. It's like industrial salt for the dishwasher specifically. Watch on 2x speed. We need to talk about this. Yes, NVIDIA 5090 series laptops.
NVIDIA's done a lot of scummy stuff over the years.
I watched this video.
They've had misleading marketing. They have fake MSRP pricing. They do shady stuff. It's just the nature of that company.
Don't call them
and they're
shady.
in the spotlight right now because they have particularly egregious marketing around the new 50 series launch. So their desktop claim turned out not to be really true. And on the laptop side, they're making a similar claim. So for NVIDIA as a company, they're easy to dislike because they just have a track record of I don't know, anti-consumer behavior or just weird marketing practices. So I bring all of this stuff up because yesterday I posted a preview video of the 50 series gaming laptop. So it wasn't a review, it was just like me talking about some gameplay on it. And a few things happened. First, some people assumed that it was a sponsored video. It absolutely was not. Second, some people were bothered by the fact that I didn't go into more detail about performance. There was no performance conversation in that video. Like I tried to show numbers, and NVIDIA was like, "You cannot." I was legally under an embargo to not show any performance
hate the marketing,
numbers. But today I can.
The GPUs
Again,
are superior
this is not
in
a
most
review.
ways.
I'm going to do something much more comprehensive later. But rasterized performance on the 5090 blade is a little better than the 4090
So
blade.
here you see
Other
the
4090
4090
laptops
was
that were
the
thicker with higher
5090.
wattage and more powerful
Cyberpunk.
cooling can get pretty close. But the third thing and the big
Baldur's
thing
Gate
was
is
that
almost
some
identical.
people were upset that I talked about DLSS in a positive light. Because
Okay, listen, I know you don't want a laptop. You maybe like cannot afford a laptop or you think it's too expensive. I agree with you. I don't want to spend money either, especially on a laptop. But this is important because I need a laptop yesterday. And it's very sad that I have to buy one, especially with a Querz keyboard, which means I have the German layout.
Because the truth is, this is the tool that NVIDIA has used and
50
is
series
currently
and worth the
using
money.
to mislead consumers sometimes about performance gains. And we got to talk about this. So
Chad, have
for
you noticed
years,
my
I
posture, by the
hated
way?
DLSS.
It's kind of better
On
lately,
the
right?
20 series desktop launch, I said the tech was not very good, and I said it just wasn't worth buying into. And then on the
M4
20
is a
series
great option.
laptop launch, I said the same kind of thing. In fact, I purposefully left out ray tracing
Why do you need a
and
laptop?
DLSS benchmarks in that video. And NVIDIA's PR
Many
reached out
reasons.
to me. They're like, why didn't you talk about this stuff? And I said, it doesn't matter. People only care about rasterized graphics right now because this was 2020.
Your
or
neck is
something
still
like
out there?
No
I
one
know.
cared about that technology back then. So I just didn't like it. Now, in 2023, when DLSS 3.5 came out, that's when it started to get really good.
No, it's
better
there for, like, many
image
reasons.
quality, more game support. The whole product was just significantly better. It wasn't perfect, but it was really good. And now, 2025, we have DLSS 4. It is so freaking good that, like, you can't erase years
So
of
the TLDRs,
bad,
people are complaining
right?
that
And it's
performance
really
is
difficult
almost
to convey
identical to
that
the
something
4090, right?
that was bad
But
for
with
years
DLSS,
is suddenly good.
it is
But
a lot better
it
than the
is. I
4090.
think you get awesome image quality now, and the frame
Is that the
generation and
TLDR?
latency around it is
Yeah, Marvel
way better
Rivals.
than I thought it would be. I would say that the biggest issue with it is just really I would want more games to have support
Work on your
for this
neck and
technology.
posture. Yeah, I mean,
now I think
I
a
gotta
lot of
work
the
out my neck a
distaste
lot.
around DLSS comes
But I
from
also
the
don't want to,
desktop
like,
world, and then
kill
it gets
it.
carried over into the laptop world, which I don't think is fair. They're just completely different products. Like,
Okay.
if you look at the desktop GPUs over the years.
Also, yeah, that is an insane one. Look at the desktop GPUs, how freaking power hungry they became. That cannot fit in a laptop.
They've had increasing power requirements almost every generation. Like the desktop GTX 1080 pulled 180 watts at peak. That thing was a legend. And then the new RTX 5090 pulls 575 watts at peak. There's been a massive increase in power requirements over the years. But for the desktop space, it's okay. It's like, it sucks that you have to buy a new power supply, but you can do that. You just have to begrudgingly buy the new, bigger power supply, and then now you can upgrade to the new, bigger GPU.
Or you have a bigger power
On
platform at the beginning.
laptops, though, during that same span of time, they have not
They capped out at 175.
increased in wattage by very much. If anything, the trend has been the opposite, to try to get away with lower wattage GPUs because people want thinner and lighter laptops with longer battery life. So in the laptop space, if you're capped at 150 watts, or let's say like 175 watts if you're boosting, you are very limited as to how much kind of like generational gain you can get year on year in terms of performance. You are entirely dependent on either NVIDIA to come up with
GTX?
some
Oh,
new
it must have been a
architectural
typo, yeah.
change that somehow boosts performance, or you need TSMC, the company that fabricates these chips for NVIDIA, to achieve some kind of node shrink that would give you better efficiency, and you could get a performance uplift in that way. But that's it. Those are the only two options. There is no third option where you just give the laptop more wattage, because these are laptops. Like, can you imagine a laptop that had a 250 watt TDP on the GPU? It would be super thick, it'd be heavy, the fans would be crazy loud, the heatsink would be very heavy. It would suck. But the crazy thing is, a few years back, we almost went down that road. Like, there was a time when several laptop companies had double AC adapter products. Like, there was an
Which is
Alienware
insane.
Area 51M, had 2 AC adapters. That's the world that would be required if you want that type of power in here without
That would also like almost kill the purpose of a laptop. Like if you travel, like, yes, a laptop is still better than the desktop, but it's like, bruh.
The DLSS technology. That's why I get so excited when something like DLSS is finally good. And it's not NVIDIA's product. I don't care who makes it. If it's AMD's FSR, Intel's XeSS, if you have good upscaling tech, like it is now in DLSS 4, it is so freaking useful on laptops. I don't think there's any other way that you could achieve.
Yeah, I think this is like the insane part. Yeah, like, yes, in terms of like raw performance, it's barely better. But shit that you're like using at a like almost unusable state is like way more usable now.
These kinds of frame rates at this resolution on a system with a 175 watt GPU. Like, if you don't use this technology and you only want rasterized performance, look at the generational gains over the course of 6.5 years, going from the 20 series to the 50
so it's still
series.
slightly
Some
better.
generations can get bigger bumps.
Barely,
the fabrication
but
node
a little
was new. But those gains pale in comparison to what good upscaling tech and frame generation can do for games that take proper advantage of it. So with laptops that have wattage limits, I think there's no alternative. Like, unless you go with the 4-inch thick laptop with 4 AC adapters.
I mean, yeah, like if you play a game with DLSS 2 or 3, I think the higher you go, the more laggy it gets, right? Or the more delayed it is. Like you can feel input lag. Like you can't play like CS with it or whatever. But like almost any other game, DLSS 2, I would even say is like good enough for most things, right? So let's say you only have like 60 FPS or you have 100 FPS, but you have a 144 or 240 hertz monitor. That shit will feel so much better with DLSS 2, and it's still giga playable. Like, I know it's not perfect, but listen, it's kind of like, what are we expecting in terms of like performance increase, right?
But I don't want to be in the business of using or reviewing devices like that.
MacBooks suck for streaming.
Okay. The thing to keep in mind, though,
they
is
suck.
that my appreciation and love for this
they
technology,
overheat, like,
this
so
upscaling
bad.
and frame generation, again, I don't care which brand does it. Whoever does it well, I love it. But I don't like when companies use this tool to market incorrectly. And the way that NVIDIA's done it, at least with their desktop GPUs, it just paints a target on their back. But it doesn't take away from the technology itself. I think the DLSS tech and all the stuff that's improved with the new version of it is fantastic.
So yeah, the TLDR is the 50 series is barely better, but with DLSS, it's a lot better, but it doesn't fix it. And if you have shit frames to begin with, it doesn't magically make it feel better. So let's say you have 20 FPS and with DLSS 4, you would have had 80. Well, the experience will still be shit. I understand all of that. But it's more about the, hey, let's say you have 60 FPS. Instead of 60, you have 120. 120 feels indefinitely better. Is it perfect? Like, should you play competitively like that? No. But most games, even I would say stuff like Marvel Rivals, is absolutely playable with DLSS 2. You should never use DLSS 4 unless you're playing like Stardew Valley, but I don't know if you need that many FPS. But the whole point of a laptop is to have a setup where you can basically have like desktop streams anywhere you go. Does that make sense? Like, that's the whole point of having a laptop in the first place. You feel me? Arther Core Mix. Oh, that's a 1-hour video. What is this? Are these songs for me? You basically just need OBS. It's very demanding. Oh, it's a playlist for me? With you, right? Everyone. For now, do you want me to cry? What's happening? That's such a sad one. Damn. So that's a sad playlist. Alienware. Oh, wait. Okay. This one I gotta look at for a second.
The Alienware M18R2, the gargantuan gaming laptop with incredible performance. This laptop is so
show me the specs, bro. I'm sorry.
To use. With regards to specs, as always with Dell,
does it have a
you can
5080?
Configure it on their website.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
14th gen CPU ranging from the 14650.
Oh, it has a 4080.
HX.
So it's an outdated model TLDR.
Right
Alienware's
up to the
dead now.
14900 HX.
I feel like Alienware is like super outdated, no?
You can also choose the NVIDIA RTX 4060 up to an
I could be
RTX
wrong. Maybe they're really
4090,
good.
And the RAM and SSDs can be configured to suit your needs.
Bad
and has a
hairline. This
Wi-Fi
guy
7
knows
as
tech.
standard. Sadly, this year there is only one monitor choice.
I thought you were
That's
talking
a
about me.
2560 by 1600p.
It's not that bad one.
165 Hz panel.
They
We'll
ruined
look
them?
at that one more later.
Alienware
And for the
terrible.
purpose of this
Really?
review, we've ordered the i9 4900K with a 4080.
Is this CPU good, by the way? Because the laptop that I was laying my eyes on, if I can say it like that. Where did it go? Oh, there we are. The laptop that I was laying my eyes on, but it's actually expensive. It's expensive, chat. It's this one. Store. Wait, do I just click on this one? Why do I click on buy? Ugh, do I need to go back again? Buy. It's the Razer Blade 16. And it's there with a 5070 Ti, 5080, or 5090. But the question is that even freaking justified with a 5090 plus $1,500? That is disgusting. Ideally, I wouldn't buy a laptop at all. They're giga expensive. Yeah, but I've never heard like really bad things about those laptops. So what's like a good equivalent? Check Legion. Why do you need a laptop? Travel, duh. So I can have this literally 1-to-1 anywhere. It's for games, streaming, clip queue, whatever it is needed for. Honestly, for whatever, like basically anything. It will overheat in Texas. There is AC everywhere. Yeah. Also, yeah. Also, do you only want... Is 32 gigs... Go on, chat. Is 32 gigs enough? That's also another question. But $700? Wait. Minus 700 or plus 700? Why is 700 cheaper? Based on your configuration, we selected the GeForce 5080. Oh, wait, you can't have the 5090 with 64 gigs? It's definitely enough. I guess it is enough, yeah. Yeah, that is 4,500 USD. Now in euros, that is way more expensive. Where is it? What does it say? PC. Where are the laptops? There we go. Razer Blade 16. Laptops are way more expensive in Germany. Come on. Kaufen. Vorbestellen. Or maybe it's the same price. Plus 900. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait. Is it cheaper in Germany? Isn't USD and euros the same? You don't need a 5090. You don't know that. But yeah. Also, what's the difference between these CPUs? Is 1 terabyte enough? I would say so, no? $5080 is enough IMO. You don't need it at all. That's like 5. Yeah, I don't think more than 1 terabyte is necessary. I'm dead serious. Oh, and you can buy it with a US keyboard on the official website. 5090 for clip queue. No, but it's like... Chat, let me explain. TLDR, in the future, a laptop will be needed. It just will be needed. Just buy a $2,000 PC and put $3,000 into Tesla stocks. Catgirl headset. I mean, the headset is a must. I have one. Don't do it. Wait, what do you don't like about this? Wait, what do you... Wait. Jesus. What do you not like about this laptop? Just don't? Wait, why? The battery dies in 2 years? Okay. And then? Can't you just use one of Nick's PCs? No, but it's like for travel in general. It's not for Austin. It's for travel in general. And technically I need it today. Make Nick buy it. Why? No, I'm not ordering anything right now. We're still in clip queue. Do a backflip. Can you not hot swap your own M2s for more storage? Probably not. Usually like those kind of laptops, they are like all the parts are kind of like hardwired into it. They're like baked into one another. You don't need that kind of laptop for a backpack laptop. How do we reach the top 1% in Marvel Rivals with 60 FPS? Me personally, I just get a book to read on the plane. No, chat, it's not. It's literally for stream purposes. I can't explain the details. MacBook for office work. Ask der Bauer what to buy. I didn't know chat had so many tech gurus. Why are you playing competitive on a laptop? Well, that's how it has to be sometimes. MacBooks are dog shit little microwaves. Oh my god. Look at the Lenovo Legions. Yeah, apparently the Lenovo Legions are really good.
Oh, speaking of gay, ask Arthur. It's gay!
Okay. I get it. Hilarious. You're invited?
There is a TV. It's like an old full HD TV. I don't think I'm going to use it.
Oh my god.
I don't think I'm going to use it. I don't know.
Is that when I...
Is this your workshop with all the nails and the tools?
Wait, that's when I went gardening, no?
There, on the right.
Like I was mowing the lawn.
Still workshop stuff, but...
What the hell, Arthur?
Bro, this place...
What?
The renovations went crazy in this place, let me tell you.
What is that little dress thing?
Oh, people don't know what that is. People don't know what this is. This is for like the hangers, for the clippers.
That dress?
It's like super normal. Like yeah, it's like it's for cloth pins, yeah, or for cloth pins.
And why is it so small?
That is for what do you call it? When
Arthur Cotton.
That is a TV. It's like an old age.
That's hilarious.
Level 5 is going to be inverted row pull-ups, push.
Shit. Chad, when was the last time you worked out? When was the last time you worked out?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Being this strong is attractive. Like, what the fuck do you mean? You can pull yourself up and have your, like, hello?
Down bad. Sensational.
The L1 is harder. You know what's crazy? I've been going to the gym for like 42, 43 days now, right? Almost every day. I'm every time hitting at least 3,000 calories, more an average of 3.3K. I am slowly getting better, but we still look, well, I don't look awful, but it's like, bro, if I didn't tell you guys, I don't know if anyone would have noticed. Like, real talk. I don't think I look bad, but can you tell that I went to the gym, or that I'm going to the gym regularly now? Actually? Wait. The arms? Wait, really? Try to flex the muscle a bit. Bro, I don't know if I can. The thing is, I have crazy... I always, when I work out my arms, I have crazy arm pump. But it's like leaving me within like 30 minutes or whatever. I mean, I can like try to like... Hold on. I mean, I can like... The light is like also very soft, but it's like... I mean... I don't know. It's not like... I don't know. The light is very soft, so it's kind of like you can't really see definition in general. Hold on. That's my right arm, but I think my right arm is kind of like worse. I don't know. Definitely bigger, no homo. But it's like, bro, whenever I have pump, I'm like, oh my god, wait, I actually don't look bad. But as soon as my pump is leaving me, I'm like, I definitely have to work out for like another 4 months to be like, this is my, like, to reach my pumped state as my normal state, I feel like I need to work out at least like 2-3 more months. Do you see your front side rear delt definition lines? You need to switch to heavier weights. I'm actually going like a lot heavier on weights slowly. Usually I'm going on like lighter weights for the very first rep, for the very first set, I mean. So I don't injure myself. I don't know my body fat percentage. You need back and abs next. The thing is, like, I still need to like work out my shoulders, back and neck area a lot more because I feel like that's what makes me look the source when I look at myself. Does that make sense? Like when I'm looking at myself right now, it's like this area is still kind of like right here. Does that make sense? More bro, I'm consuming at least 200 grams of protein every day. The logs on my Discord. I am eating protein. More shoulders. I will do shoulders today. You just haven't lost your baby neck yet? You're definitely not the same skinny guy as before. You're much more built now. Wait, actually? I guess a little bit. Maybe for 43 days, it's actually not bad at all, huh? What do you eat for protein? Bro, one cheat code is skier. Skier is literally one of the cheat codes. I'm dead serious. Do we get a gym stream today? I get to track. No, the thing with my gym is it's kind of tricky when I can go with you guys. Because if it's too crowded, which is usually the case, there's like too many people that feel very uncomfortable with like cameras around. I don't want to make like people uncomfortable and shit. So if I leave my hometown, like when we're in Austin or when we do travel stuff, I can take you guys to the gym, but obviously I will take you guys to other things than just like yapping. I know I had like a lot of like yapping and desktop streams lately, like entirely. And I know it's not as fun as, you know, doing activities with people, but yeah. As long as you feel good and keep going, the results will show. I definitely feel good. It literally makes me feel great. Like every day, the closer it hits like 9 p.m., like now it's 7, around 9 p.m., I have to go every day. I have to go to the gym. Like every day, I actually talked about this with Brie because she has her gym at home. Yo, Darkstanova, thank you for the 5 gifted. Yeah, I talked about this with Brie. Every day I feel like, okay, today I really want to skip. Like I feel bad. I feel weak, whatever. And then as it's slowly hitting 9 p.m., I'm like, wait, I have to go. I want to go. I need to go. So I'm going to the gym every day, every time. Sometimes I take like one rest day because I feel like every body part is kind of like in pain. I feel like I should still do like core exercises or whatever. That's one thing I should like spam more often. Because I feel like everyone always says, oh, you don't need to work out the core, you don't need to do this, you don't need to do that. But I feel like you do. I feel like you do need to do that. But I'm from Germany. You should slow down sounds unsustainable. Slow down with what? External GPUs with desktop GPUs or plugged in gaming laptop with Thunderbolt? I just want a laptop that's easy to to travel with. Something that's rather thin, easy to travel, not a crazy brick, and doesn't break down when you use it for like streaming and gaming. They're projecting because they're too pussy to do core. I feel like even Wake said that you don't necessarily need to like work out your abs because over time you kind of like naturally work out your core with certain exercises. But I feel like it probably applies in most cases, but when you're like a beginner, or like in my case where like I never really worked out my core, I feel like it is almost necessary. It wouldn't need the external GPU for travel, but would be better for gaming when not traveling. But the thing is, when I'm not traveling, like as I said, I kind of like have a setup, right? So it's like, eh. The real question is, have you added calisthenics to your workout routine? I'm doing a lot more dips and pull-ups now. I'm always trying to do dips or pull-ups. Sometimes I'm doing them still assisted because I don't want to injure myself. But it's like the amount of weight that it's like assisting me with is like close to nothing now. It literally is just like for injury reasons. I'd rather do like the rep really clean and slow, and then yeah, I do more of them. Like 15, 20, however. But at least I know that I'm not injuring like my shoulder, my whatever it is. You see abs after you get under 15% body fat? The question is like now I'm like ever so slightly above my maintenance. If I wanted to gain like anywhere between 200 and 500 grams a week, I would need to eat 3,800 calories. I'm at 3,300 right now, ish. I like that I'm gaining weight so slowly because I feel like I'm like reshaping my body instead of like jumping into like I'm blowing up. Now I look even less fit, although I look bigger, but I look more just like spongy. Why not have one day of training to swim? We do have a pool in this town. We do have a pool where I can technically go. I just don't know how open it is and stuff. But that would be really cool, yeah. You definitely don't look less fit. Well, yeah, because it's like I'm like moderately bulking, if that makes sense. I'm like ever so slightly above maintenance. What goal are we completing today? Gaslighting Nick into traveling more. Chat. We're gaslighting Nick to travel more. Let me actually show you something. Can one of you guess what's in here? Can one of you guess what's in this backpack? Anybody? In this tiny thing, a monster, a little pink dress, a passport. I wish. Dude, let me show you how small this is. Isn't that insane? It is so small. And it's so fast. You plug it in into a power bank. You can literally use like an Anker power bank, or you plug it into the car, or into like a wall outlet. It works within 2 minutes. It's insane. It is insane. How's the coverage? It's crazy. It's really crazy. What is it? It's a Starlink Mini. It's amazing. It is so good. Yep, that's the dark Starlink, chat in white. Yeah, I can technically, if I want to, I can go running and hold it up. And I have like at least the reason why I thought this one is perfect, because like for traveling, it's amazing. Because even if you want to fly, you can fly with this thing, right? And oh my god, that made me realize. I wonder, because technically you can bring that on an airplane with a power bank. Can I technically kind of like point it towards the sky through the small window and it can get a connection? I feel like it could probably work. because the download rates are anywhere between 50 megabytes and I've even seen as high as almost 300, like from my own testing. And the upload is anywhere between 7 and like 25.
Does this mean you have plans to actually stream now?
Does this mean you have Does this mean you have actually? Does this mean you have plans to actually stream now? Well, when I'm not streaming, there's a lot of things that we're doing. Except obviously going to the gym and playing Marvel Rivals. But once again, I don't want to say everything. I don't want to say anything technically. It's just that we're being patient together. However, traveling in Europe should be really convenient and fun. It should be really convenient and fun. And that's like the last string why I kind of want a laptop. That's kind of why I want a laptop. Mr. Gooner, we are not gooning. So there's no time for gooning. It's also messing with our gains. We can't do that. And watching streams on the second monitor. Have we done the clip queue yet? Oh, I mean, we are still in the clip queue. Is there anything? You know what's crazy though? So many days have passed, but I feel like there really isn't much that has happened in the last, like, what? When was the last time we did clip queue? A while ago. Dean unintentionally pranked Catchy.
No. That's not
Yeah, like this is 6 days ago.
No. Okay. This is his phone. Okay. No. Wait, I want to know.
It's just Reactception. Nobody is doing anything. What about the census? So I'm not going to be in the US for a while. No, that's not relevant. Only extra Emily? True. Wait, I wanted to check something. We are waiting for your return, Arturo. That's when Twitch will be back for real. Yeah, I think everybody feels like that. I'm not kidding you. I'm like a retired person waiting to get back on that grind. Bro. Really? Jesus. What happened to video games? Oh, P90 spray.
As the one that she just shot, okay?
Okay.
So for full auto, you have to pull back as hard as you can.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Ready?
it really hasn't been happening anything on Twitch, huh?
Shoulder that, same. Put your thumb through there. Put your thumb through here.
My thumb through here?
Yep.
Okay.
And then move your hand
We
a
are
little bit
not
higher.
watching myself doing
Just
ASMR
like
chat.
Okay.
Lean your head to your right. See that little red dot?
Oh, yeah.
Paint that on whatever.
Bro,
Okay.
P90
Ready?
in the good
Yes.
old days, in CS, most fun weapon.
Oh, fuck.
First
You
time
have to,
I hit
like,
Global
squeeze
Elite
pretty hard.
in CS was with a P90.
Like, to let
and
it
a
go,
UMP
like,
and a
crazy?
Tech 9.
Yeah, hold it.
People were so pissed.
Oh.
Global Elite was nuke weapons.
Oh, God.
Scout.
There we go. Yeah.
5.7. Sorry, it's so loud.
Is that it?
Soft, yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
When Arthur Vegas stream,
Pretty sick.
that stream, like looking at the stream, that actually looks pretty cool. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Vegas is kind of like not. I feel like Vegas is a great place to maybe have fun and spend money. But is it really a great place to stream? Despite like the few things that you can do. Yes. You need money to have fun. Not really. I feel like, don't get me wrong, but it's like, I feel like for money spent and options, there's like so many like really cool places. +1 voice crack? Shit. Lights of Lisbon. Look at Lisbon. Oh, it's just it's just a short video. I thought it's a long one. 4K quality, baby. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? Imagine this is where we go. Yay. Now isn't this wicked? My girlfriend's country. Ooh. Is Lisbon in Germany? It's in Portugal. It is in Portugal. It's close to you. Nice. See you. I need some Lisbon Bureau for the next video. Please go. Oh, word. What the heck are those? Gondola. Whoa, look, this is the Golden Gate Bridge. I've been there. No, but Europe has like a lot of really, really, really cool... Oh, what the heck? Bro, YouTube almost got me there. Jesus. No, but Europe has like a lot of really, really cool places. It really does. It has so many... And also the weather is getting like nice now. We're slowly hitting like... Now, the next couple of weeks, everything is within 2 weeks turning green. It will be wicked. Everything will literally get green. Kick Dean's ass.
I guess it's time to talk.
Oh.
What are we talking about?
Dean, stop acting all what.
Oh, what the heck is this?
I'm not happy with you.
What the fuck is going on?
Dean, what didn't you do?
What is this? Bro, that looks like scary AI. Bro, what?
Hold on now.
No.
No. What do you mean? What?
I'm gonna kick his ass. I'm gonna kick his ass.
There is something oddly disturbing when there is like AI.
I'm gonna kick his ass.
That's like disturbing. Is this a clear betrayal?
Question is, what is a hobby that you don't currently do, but would love to make a regular part of your life?
I just started.
What is it?
Like building.
Building
What
what?
are you building?
Like things.
Like what?
Construction.
Like a house?
Like
Oh.
building shelves and stuff.
Oh.
6 out of 10.
I think it's like
But-
part of being a man.
Mm.
Like men build.
Mm. Do you know how to hang a picture frame?
I do.
I have a friend who would like that.
Yeah.
She's looking for a man who can hang a picture frame.
Yeah.
And build a bookshelf.
Damn! Wait! That is betrayal. Wait, what the fuck? My own sister. And that ain't the first time. Do this. Oh, hell no. I think we have to hire somebody. A hit. Woman. Oh yeah.
Easy.
Not any hit. Woman.
Easy.
Latina do this.
Easy, chat. Easy. Easy. Chat, do you see that?
We gotta hire someone.
That was freaking easy, bro. I got like 2 tens. No, 1, 2. Bro, I got a. Do you see that?
She hits
Chat.
all her shots.
That's like a exact middle one. This one. Oh
Damn.
my god. It's like exactly in the middle. I don't know what this is. 20? We got a 10, and
Bro,
9,
but she's like
and
5
2
meters
eights.
away. Listen, 5 meters, 5 kilometers, 5 centimeters. I know for every range she has different skills. You feel me? For every range she has different skills. I think she's good for this. I think she's good for this. Yeah. Oh yeah. But chat, I think it is time for me to actually go to the gym. I know today is a little bit of a shorter stream, but I still have things to do. I hope you enjoyed being here. Thank you so much for all the gifted subs, all the subs, the resubs, the biddies, the donos, the follows if you're new to the stream.
Hi, mommy.
Oh, damn. Thank you for the 20 gifted. Extra Invalid username? Raid extra Emily. Emily. Huh. Raid extra Emily. Chat, make sure to join the raid. Once again, thank you so much for being here. We shall see each other on another adventure very, very soon. With that said, also, if you're new to the stream, make sure to follow. I know at the moment we have like very stale, very slow desktop yapping, but I hope that is a-okay, because this too shall pass, as a man once said. So once again, guys, thanks for being here. Later, alligator. Bye, guys. Make sure to join the raid. Get a wholesome raid and maybe a good just Arther raid smile. Just a Arther raid smile. Arther raid smile. How about that? There we go. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Bye. How do I end?